Number 1, how often they contact you.
If your ex isn't longing for you, their contact is likely limited to necessary matters, such as retrieving belongings. However, if they miss you, they'll likely struggle to resist reaching out occasionally. When they do, it might be without a clear motive, perhaps just to check in with a casual "hey, just wanted to see how you're doing." Additionally, if your ex frequently contacts you while intoxicated, it's likely they have unresolved feelings they're struggling to deal with.
Number 2, how long they take to get back to you.
When you reach out to your ex, observe how promptly they reply to your texts or emails, and how long it takes for them to return your calls. While a delayed response once might not signify much, consistent hours or days of ignoring you likely indicates they aren't longing for your presence. If your ex is completely disregarding your attempts to communicate, refrain from sending additional messages or making further calls. Although it can be difficult to resist the urge, establishing a rule for yourself not to contact them will aid in your healing process and facilitate moving on. Now is the perfect time to hit the subscribe button. Without wasting time, let's get back to the video.
Number 3, body language.
If you find yourself in the same location as your ex, pay attention to their body language. If they avoid eye contact, cross their arms or legs, and don't smile, they likely aren't pleased to see you. However, remember that body language doesn't reveal everything. Your ex might miss you deeply but act distant because they fear getting hurt again. For instance, if your ex's nonverbal cues imply a reluctance to be near you, yet they continue to contact you regularly, it could indicate that they miss you but are guarded when in your company.
Number 4, they show up in places you frequent.
If your ex unexpectedly appears at your workplace or a location they know you often visit, it's likely not a coincidence. They might also show up at events where mutual friends will be, seeming coincidental. Pay attention to their body language if they do show up around you. Frequent glances in your direction could indicate they're observing your behavior as well.
Number 5, browse their social media.
If you're still connected on social media, pay attention to their posts and interactions. Do you notice frequent vague or sad posts, like melancholic songs about lost love? Are they engaging with old photos of you two, either by commenting or liking them? These behaviors might suggest they're struggling to cope with the breakup. However, keep in mind that social media often presents a curated version of reality. Even those who appear to have a perfect life online could be grappling with significant emotional challenges offline.
Number 6, decide whether or not this is a good idea.
The simplest and most straightforward approach to determining if your ex misses you is to inquire directly. Yet, for many individuals, this can be daunting. Nonetheless, engaging in open conversation with them is often the fastest route to understanding their sentiments. Keep in mind that some individuals might not be forthcoming about their emotions, particularly if they fear potential harm from you. If you find that communicating with your ex always leads to arguments, it might not be wise to meet up to discuss sensitive topics like this. While asking your ex directly might seem daunting, it can provide clarity in the long run.
Number 7, keep it light.
If it's your first encounter since the breakup, expect some awkwardness. Take the lead in keeping things light. Ask about their life updates, like school or work, and share a bit about yours. Keep the conversation casual, avoiding diving into relationship talk right away. This approach eases tension and signals you're not seeking conflict. So fellas, kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any time I upload a new video.
Number 8, wait for the right.
If you're dining out at a restaurant or cafe and plan to discuss something, wait until after you've ordered to avoid interruptions from staff taking your order or delivering food. Also, consider skipping alcoholic drinks to prevent unintended conversations or emotional outbursts.
Number 9, be honest.
Although it might feel intimidating, it's important to address the purpose of your meeting. Begin by expressing gratitude for their time and express your desire to discuss some matters that have been on your mind. If you still have feelings for them, honesty is crucial. While admitting your feelings might make you feel vulnerable, it can also encourage them to share their own feelings. For instance, you could say, "I've been thinking about you a lot lately. I understand we've parted ways, and I respect your feelings, but I'm curious about your thoughts regarding us."